Shalom Israel. Just a little impromptu video. I was at home today and I was watching a live stream from a few of the brothers, and it was a good lesson that the brothers did, And at the end of it, it just put me in a mood. I was in a good mood watching the video. It's like watching the lesson. It's like it took me away from where I was. Then when the lesson ended, that just brought me back to reality, innit? Like I'm in this kingdom, and kind of peed me off a bit. So really, I got up and went out for a walk, which is what I'm doing now. And I thought, you know what? Let me just jot something down. And really, what I want to say is, just keeping on. We're at the end of this thing. We're coming to the end of the road. Romans 15:4 says, whatsoever things were written aforetime was written for our learning, that through patience and comfort of the scriptures we might have hope. Roughly paraphrasing, but the point I wanted out of that is comfort in the scriptures. We must keep in the scriptures, man. That's where our comfort and our hope is. Like I said, watching the live stream from the brothers, I was in a good mood. It took me away from this place. There's a lot of comfort from what the brothers were saying, from the scriptures that they were bringing out. But then, once the lesson ended, like back to reality now, back in this world. And it's just something for the brothers and sisters to say, just keeping on. We're at the end of the road. Yahushua is coming back soon, but there's a little bit more on the road to walk. We need to keep in them scriptures daily and as much as possible, because that's where we find our comfort. That's where the Lord speaks to us. Let us know what He wants us to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, this place ain't no good for us, man. And the Lord's going to bring it down soon. Like our people here, we're suffering hard in this kingdom. And no one don't really care about our sufferings, At the end of the day, we're just meat, servants, slaves. At the end of the day, that's what we are in this kingdom, and we want our kingdom. That's what we're striving for. That's why we're in this faith, in this truth, to serve, to put the Lord's name back on the earth, and so that we can get into our kingdom. And like the apostle said to Yahushua in Acts 1:6, would thou at this time restore the kingdom to Israel? Because the kingdom is for us. Kingdom ain't for these other nations. So just a case of us to stick in the scriptures, man. There's I think Sirach 2:10. It says, look at the generations of old. Did any of our forefathers, roughly paraphrasing, trust in the Lord and was confounded, or did any put their fear in Him and was forsaken? And we know that the Father would not forsake us, regardless of how things may seem. And one of my favorite, I've got many favorite scriptures, but one of my favorite scriptures, especially when things seem like this, when you're in that down mood or whatever the case may be, is Romans 2:28. And it says, and we know that all things work for the good of them that love Him, to them that are the called according to His purpose. And we can only hope that we're of that number, that elect. But we won't be part of that elect if we're not trying to do what the Father wants us to do, to be part of that elect. So, we need to keeping on, man. This kingdom's falling. Yeah, it's falling. And we're at the end of the door. We're at the end of the road. Just a little bit more to go. So keep your faith up. Keep your spirits up as much as possible. And the best way to do that is to go in the scriptures, man, because that's where our hope is. Like I said, when I was watching the lesson, I should say, because it was a live lesson, adding my 2 pence worth in the comments, it took me away from this place, man. You know, brothers did a beautiful lesson, brought out some lovely scriptures, you know, and then it's back to this place. You know, so yeah, this is just a little walk and talk, as they say, you know, for us to keep in the scriptures, man. That's where our hope is. That's where, you know, we get comfort, I should say. That's where the Father speaks to us through His Word. You know, so yeah, just keep keeping on, man. Don't give up. Yeah, don't give up, man. We're almost there. All right, shalom.